Joining us here on the OC Fair at the RCS Carnival Midway is one of the important Carnival executives, Mark Leavitt. Mark, so glad you're with us. Tell us, and for the folks out there watching on YouTube and Facebook, what is entailed with running a carnival? It seems like an immense proposition.
Well, it's more than you can ever imagine. It's like moving a small city. Basically, we have well over 200 loads. We have various different departments, plumbers, electricians. Midway Beautification is a huge program. Besides, the amount of rides and equipment we're moving, it's a huge undertaking. It is basically like moving a small city.
And it's not something you can just go to college and take Carnival 101. Let's face it, you were born into the business. You have family members out here, so that really helps, doesn't it?
Well, it's not a job. It's a lifestyle. It's you. For 10 months out of the year, during our season, from the time it starts until it stops, you pretty much 24/7 eat, sleep, walk, talk, think, shower, carnival, for 10 months out of the year. So it's not, you don't clock out on Friday at 5 o'clock and go home. Friday's when our business really gets started for the weekend. So yeah, it's a lifestyle. It's not a job.
And literally millions of people come through your different events. How do you make sure that they remain safe and sane on the rides and have a good time playing honest carnival games?
Well, we have a huge safety program, not to mention independent safety consultants that come in. We welcome as many inspectors as want to come, look, the more eyes, the merrier. We welcome it. We do provide a very safe and fun, enjoyable environment for folks to come enjoy. We want them to come have fun, win teddy bears, have a good time, so they'll come back next year or next week, or tell their family, friends, co-workers, what a great time they had at the fair.
And your carnival makes amazing jumps. I believe it starts in February in Houston. You work such events as the Los Angeles County Fair, world's largest county fair. Used to work the State Fair in Sacramento, and then you wind up at Phoenix at the Arizona State Fair. These are immense jumps, and you're able to move all these employees and all this equipment. Simply amazing.
Well, we start out about the first week in January getting stuff ready to head towards Houston. It's a 1,208-mile jump from our yard to the Astrodome Reliant Stadium property with over 200 loads right out of the gate. And it takes us about 7 weeks to get that amount of loads moved. We play the biggest event in America, which is the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. They get 2.2 million people in 20 days. Fold that up, tear it all down, and move it all back to Arizona. We play in the Tucson area, a couple events in Tucson, Pima County Fair, Spring Fling, and in April. And then May, we refurbish rides, get ready for our fair season. Starts off in Del Mar in June and first part of July, then Orange County. Then we do the Antelope Valley Fair in Lancaster, LA County Fair in Pomona, which is a huge event we've been doing since '85, and then wind it all up in Arizona at the Arizona State Fair in October, November.
And we mentioned family. I believe you have over 24 family members working here on this Carnival Midway.
Actually, well over 24. With all the kids and grandkids, it's more closer to 40 probably. It's a huge family operation. So, and the family plays different aspects in the company. It is a big family. And then we have extended family also as well that have been here 20, 25 years.
And how do you reconcile working around such simple things as getting the kids back in school, things like that?
Well, we're big firm believers that kids need to go to school. There's a lot of carnivals that think that they can school their children on the road in mobile schools. We don't have that philosophy in our family. The kids need to go to a regular school with regular kids and grow up like regular kids do. So we spend a ton of money on plane tickets flying back and forth, So most of our younger kids all go to a year-round school, which works out better for our schedule. They get, a month off for the holidays when we're off. They get a couple of weeks off in September for fall break while we're in Pomona. They get a couple weeks off while we're in Houston. Then they get almost the same amount of time off in the summer. So it works out well for us and our schedule.
Thank you, Mark Leavitt, for the visit. Yeah. And we're really impressed by what you're able to put on here. Also, the millions of patrons that come out to RCS, Ray Cammack Shows, Carnival Midway will have a great, safe time. And they've done it over and over now, over 50 years. So thanks for stopping by.
Yep, not a problem. Thanks, Ronnie.
Mark Leavitt, one of the talented guys here on the RCS Midway, making sure it's fun for you.